And this is Undercover, and we welcome to Undercover, to Australia, to Melbourne. Good to have you here. Ellie,
thank you very much.
Half of Roux.
Yes.
What's happened to the other half? You left Ben back home.
I tend to leave him at home in all of Roux's adventures, which is a sad thing, but it's just sort of the way things panned out in the end. I don't think he particularly wanted to do all of the other stuff and stuff like this.
Right.
And although it is a duo and it's very much a band, and I speak about Ben a lot, and it's very important that people know about him, it is also kind of a solo thing as well. Obviously Roux means red-haired one. It's kind of it's a project really, rather than a band or a solo thing. It's just a project. That sounds so wanky, but I don't mean it like that. I think I just mean it's not really defined by solo artist or band. It's sort of just a thing that we did.
So Ben, I guess, is a bit like a Rollo Armstrong in.
Well, he grew up with
character.
Rollo,
and was a friend, which is that. She's already got on to my next question, folks. But in terms of the relationship, is he pretty much Roux in the studio only? Yeah,
basically. That's how it is. It's kind of, I suppose, in terms of setup, it's similar to a Goldfrapp situation. It's just we write the songs together, and the music just wouldn't be like it is without Ben or me, obviously. But I think, in the studio it's so obvious what Roux is, and then it's just that I go out and present it to people rather than him coming out. And it does, I think it's stronger when there's one sort of focus point anyway. It's just sort of, it's a pop setup that I've always admired, and so is he, the Prince, the David Bowie, all of that, Michael Jackson, that kind of thing. I think, it's often stronger if it's like that as well. So there are many reasons behind it.
And I mentioned Rollo because Ben at one stage was in a duo with Rollo Armstrong, Huff and Puff. Now I don't know, you can answer this question. Was he Huff or was he Puff?
I think he was probably Puff, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know Rollo very well, but Ben's sort of, I think Rollo's, if they're out of the two, Rollo would be the one that probably would sort of, but Ben would be the one that would go on and on and on about it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Like
Rollo has more Huff, Ben has more Puff.
I could be completely wrong, I bet he, if he ever heard me say that, he'd probably be like, "You're totally wrong." It's totally the other way around.
So you and he got together in 2006.
I'm really bad with years. 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I think 2005.
2005, yeah. Okay. So this has been developing as Roux for a number of years then?
Yeah. It wasn't as Roux until probably about 2 years ago. A year and a half ago, something like that. But actually, maybe just a year. I think where we named it Roux last... I lose track of time. Named it Roux probably about a year ago, something like that. Just under a year ago, over a year ago. But before that, it was just me and him doing what we like doing, and then obviously you sign and you start to think of it as, well, it becomes a business, I guess. It becomes a bit more serious, and we both decided we were a band and I wasn't a solo project with a producer at all, because he co-writes every song with me, and it's so much more collaborative than that. So that's when it all changed really and became Roux.
And that first song, Quicksand, came out independently before the Polydor deal.
Yeah, that came out on Kitsune, and I didn't even get in the top 200 or something, I don't think. It was a very underground thing. It's funny because that's how we meant it to be from the beginning. I think maybe Ben, being that little bit older, probably had slightly higher ambitions for it, and I was very ambitious, and I wanted it to be, I wanted this to be something that got noticed or whatever, but I definitely never had the thought ever in my life of being a mainstream thing or being a pop star or anything like that. It wasn't at all my objective at all. So I don't think we never expected the songs to sort of have this much impact so soon. Maybe like second album, maybe, but I don't think we expected it to be this kind of simple.
So along came this song "In for the Kill," and I guess then, based on what you've just said, stuffed it all up, didn't it? Because suddenly it made you a star.
Yeah, no, now it's great, and I don't want to be an underground thing or anything like that. But definitely at the start, I saw this as a kind of independent label thing, and just it's not like this. And I wouldn't have liked this either. But it's suddenly you get involved in the industry, and you start to look at things in a different way, and it takes over your whole life. And I've got really fascinated by the business and just become probably more ambitious because of that. And also seen an opportunity that I'd like to take, really.